TOEFL How to Register. How to register online. You can register 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It is important that the name you register under exactly matches the identification you will bring on test day. Identification, ID, requirements for the TOEFL test. When registering for the TOEFL test, you are required to provide identification or ID, information.I. repeat that you must enter your name exactly as it appears on the primary ID documents that correspond to the ones you will bring to the test center on test day. If you have a multiple-part name, enter it exactly as it appears on the ID but exclude accents and apostrophes. For example, if your first/given name is Jose Luis, enter both names in the first/given names field. If you only one name, enter your name in the last/family name field and leave the other field blank. This is due to the fact that the last/family name field is mandatory and the first/given name field is not. If your ID shows a middle name, you must enter it in the middle name field so the name on your registration matches up to the name on your ID. If your ID does not show your middle name, or you don't have a middle name, leave the middle name field blank. It is not a problem. Test takers are responsible for bringing valid and acceptable ID to the test center. It is your responsibility to ensure that your ID documents are up to date and available on the day of the test. In Spain, the acceptable primary ID documents. The following ID documents are acceptable for admission to a test center within your country of citizenship. Passport with name, photograph and your signature. Driver's license with name, photograph and your signature. National ID with name, photograph and signature, including the Emirates Identity card. If your ID does not include your signature, you must also present a supplemental ID that includes your photograph. It is mandatory to enter at least one form of identification before you can register for a test date. Methods of payment include a credit/debit card, American Express, Discover, MasterCard or Visa. You can also use a PayPal account. Visa cards are accepted in all locations. Registration will close 7 days before your test date. Last-minute registration that is 4 days before your test date requires a late fee of $40. Important browser requirements. Mac users, the TOEFL registration system is not compatible with Safari. You must use Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox. Windows users, use Internet Explorer, Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox with Windows 7 operating system or higher. For best results, make sure your browser is updated to the most current version before you register for the test. Register by phone. Go to www.ets.org/TOEFL/contact and select your location to find the phone number for your regional registration center, RRC. Register by mail. Go to https://www.ets.org/s/TOEFL/pdf/ibt_reg_form.pdf. Now download and fill it out. Spell your name exactly as it appears on the identification that you will bring with you on test day. Forms must be received at least 4 weeks before your test date. If you do not receive a confirmation, call the location where you mailed your form, at least 3 working days before your registration deadline. If you register by mail, you will need to enter certain codes manually that are input automatically online.